Thank you for joining me today. And as always, the essence of Messages of Inspiration is to inspire the world, one person at a time, to live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness. And so today we're going to have a little chat about moments of inspiration. And I'm also going to teach you how to create affirmations. Now, you all know I love affirmations, and I'm a huge believer in affirmations. And my question to you today is, have you said your affirmations today? I did. I said my affirmations today. I did. I'm going to have you share an affirmation with me today. And it's a very simple one. And I want you to say it with me. And it goes like this. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. Okay, so on the count of three, if you can say it out loud, great. If not, say it to yourself, but better out loud. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. I am unstoppable. Okay, say that as many times as you want. That's a gift from me to you. That's just one example of an affirmation that you can use. Okay, and there's something about when you say affirmations out loud and you hear it, it resonates with your body and you start to vibrate at a much higher level and you start to attract the things that you desire into your life and you start to move in the direction of the goals that you've set for yourself to attract those things into your life, right? So affirmations, very, very powerful. One of the most powerful things in combination with visualization and manifestation. So say your affirmations every day. I know that I said mine this morning, okay? Now, I'm going to share with you what I call the 6 principles of how to create an affirmation. And then what I'll do after I do that, I'm going to take a break and ask questions, okay? If you have any questions, just let Craig know, type it in the chat. But I'm going to share with you the 6 principles of how to create an affirmation or our affirmations, okay? So let's go. The first principle in how to create an affirmation is it must be in the present tense. Okay, when you say an affirmation, it's got to be in the present tense. What do I mean by that? Here's an example. So you can use words like I am, or I will, or I have, or I can, right? So an example would be I am unstoppable, right? Let me share one with you that we share here all the time, right? I deserve to live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness, right? We say that one all the time right here in the webinars. If you are more inclined for material things, like say, money, you can say, I have $10 million, right? Nothing wrong with that. Even though you may not have it, but when you say it with conviction and you're believing it, your body starts to vibrate at a much higher level. And you start to move in that direction where you will now achieve to get that material wealth, okay? Now, one that I used to use many, many, many moons ago when I was very new at learning this whole thing about manifestation and affirmations, I used to say this one all the time. I can get to my goals and my dreams. I can get to my goals and my dreams. So again, affirmations in the present tense. Fair enough? That's principle number 1. Principle number 2, your affirmations must be aligned with your goals and your dreams. So whatever your goals and your dreams are, your affirmations must be aligned with them to support them, because that's what will get you to keep going and be persistent and feel that passion to go after the thing it is that you want in order to live your life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness. So what do I mean by your affirmation or affirmations must be aligned with your goals? For example, I have many goals. And I have 8 affirmations that are aligned with my many goals. And I'm going to share a couple with you. So one of my affirmations is, I am inspiring the world, one person at a time, to live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness. I say that every morning, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times in the morning, okay? And so when I say that, I just get excited and my body just vibrates and I feel chills. And that's what keeps me going to keep doing these webinars and to keep sharing with people, to show them that I love them and tell them that I love them. So again, your affirmations must be aligned with your goals and your dreams. Some of my friends know this, that another goal I have is, I tell people all the time, I'm going to live to 120 years young. I'm going to live to 120 years young. So what's my affirmation? Here it is. It goes like this. I live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness to a wonderful age of 120 years young in perfect physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. And I know, just saying that to you right now, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills, okay? Because it's aligned with one of my goals. So again, your affirmation or affirmations must be aligned to support the goal or goals or your dreams that you are trying to get to. Okay, fair enough? That's principle number 2. Principle number 3, your affirmations must excite you. As I said to you a while ago, just saying my affirmation a while ago to you, I just felt chills, right? If your affirmation does not give you chills or does not make you feel excited, doesn't make you feel happy, then it's not the right affirmation. Or maybe your goal is not the right goal. Because remember, the affirmations support the goals, right? So if your affirmations are not exciting you and gives you that what I call fire of passion, then you need to rethink that affirmation. But it must excite you. Okay? That's principle number 3. Principle number 4, your affirmations will evolve over time, right? They're going to evolve over time. What do I mean by that? So for example, when I was coming up with the affirmation for the essence of messages of inspiration is to inspire the world one person at a time to live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness. It started out very, very blotchy and very disjointed and disconnected. But the more I worked on it, it started to just become, and I started to feel it, and I started to feel the excitement. So when you start to create your affirmation, it takes work. It takes time. The more you say it, the more you start to feel it, and then you start to refine it, and it starts to become the affirmation that's aligned with your goal and your dreams, and you get excited. Okay? So, work at your affirmations. Now, the 5th principle, very, very important part. You have to say them out loud. Yes, I know that sometimes we may be in a busy, crowded place, or maybe we're at work and we can't say them out loud. And it's important for you to find the time to say your affirmations out loud. Again, there's something about, just your brain hearing your voice, and it resonates, and it puts your body into a higher state of vibration, and it starts to move you into the direction that you want to go to achieve your goals and your dreams and achieve the lifestyle that you truly want to live. So find some time to say them out loud. For me, it's first thing in the morning. There are some times, if I really want to reinforce the affirmation, I'll say them the last thing before I go to bed. Okay, so first thing in the morning, get your day going started well, and last thing at night, say your affirmations. Okay, so, but the point I want to make is say them out loud. And as I said to you, I say mine every morning. Now, I also say my affirmations. If I'm feeling like a negative thought is compelling in my head and it just keeps coming back, I will then say my affirmations also. Now, if I'm in a crowd, if I'm at the office and I can't, say it out loud, I'll say it in my head, okay? But use affirmations to counteract the negative thoughts that goes through our head. Folks, if you don't have negative thoughts going through your head, then I don't think we're human beings, okay? That's why you have to arm yourself with the tools to help you to disarm those negative thoughts. So use affirmations to also counteract negative thoughts, okay? But the point is, say your affirmations out loud. You need to hear it. I do it in my car. There are times I'm driving to the office and I just feel like I need to say them out loud, and I will say my affirmations and repeat them out loud. Now, number 6, you can have as many affirmations as you want. You don't have to only have one. I have 8. I have 8 affirmations that I say every day. I say them multiple times throughout the day sometimes, but for sure, In the mornings is when I say my affirmations. Again, I've got many goals. So these 8 affirmations, they support the goals that I am going after, the goals that I'm attracting into my life. All right. And again, I mentioned one of them is, I deserve to live a life filled with love, tranquility, and happiness. I say that every day. And folks, believe me, it works. I talked about belief. When you start to believe in yourself, you feel good. You feel really good about yourself and you become unstoppable. Okay? So, those are what I would call the 6 principles of how to create an affirmation or affirmations. Okay, fair enough? Oh, by the way, I got to say this. My very good friend Ramesh. Ramesh, I hope you like my shirt, buddy. Okay, this is my spring, closest I can come to Hawaii, but this is my spring, in celebration of spring shirt. Okay, this is for you, Ramesh. All right. Now, Craig, um, are there any questions for me about affirmations?
Yes,
Or do you have a question?
Nad asks if you find that meditation helps with messages of inspiration.
Yes. So let me make sure I hear that. So Nat is asking me if meditation helps.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nad, I was meditating this morning, my friend, and I got up this morning at about 4 o'clock this morning because I just felt like I had to. I get really pumped up for these webinars. I was up at 4 and I did my meditation, and you know what? It just calms me. It just puts me in a place of peace and tranquility and happiness. And I start to visualize how this webinar is going to go, and and how my day is going to go, and I start to visualize and things like the goals that I'm achieving. So yes, Nad, absolutely, meditation, for me, meditation visualization, very, very powerful. So I hope that I answered your question there. Okay, Craig, any more questions?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay, now I want to talk about moments of inspiration. And what do I mean by moments of inspiration? What I want to say to you is that inspiration is everywhere. Inspiration is everywhere. As I speak with you now, I'm getting goosebumps, okay? Because I'm connected to a higher power right now. I'm just in the moment speaking with you. I'm inspired. So inspiration is everywhere. It's everywhere. You just have to tune into it. You just have to tune into it. What do I mean by that? Our body is vibrating at a certain frequency. And in order to tune in to the inspirational energy around us, you need to take a quiet moment and just listen. And just listen and feel the energy around you. Now, I use my senses to tune into inspiration. And for this morning, while I was meditating, it was a quiet time, right? I was just in the moment, listening to that inspirational moment of messages coming to me. So I was using just my senses of listening at that time. But you can also use your sense of smell. So for example, I don't know if this happened to you, but in my travels, I'd be somewhere and a certain fragrance is in the air, and it reminds me of something and it inspires me. The key point is that you have to be aware that inspirational energy is everywhere. It is everywhere around us. You just have to be able to tune into those frequencies. All right. Another one is a song. You all know I love my playlists. I love my playlists. Okay. And I listen to music all the time. And there are certain songs that when I hear them, it puts me in a place and time that just makes me so happy, and I draw inspiration from that. So we can find inspiration in song. You can also find inspiration in conversation. I'll give you an example. I was having a conversation with 2 of my friends. Um, One of them is Solange from Montreal, Quebec. And it was on February 22nd at approximately 3:10 in the afternoon. Solange and I were talking, and she shared something with me that just gave me chills and inspired me. And, you know, but you have to be listening. You have to be listening for that. Another one is I was talking, well, my very good friend Nad, he asked me a question a while ago. Nad and I were having a conversation on that very same day at around 4 o'clock. And Nad, you inspired me, my friend. So, it's not just me inspiring you, it's you inspiring me. So inspiration is everywhere. I should say inspirational energy is everywhere. You just have to be tuned into it. And folks, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling right now. My body is vibrating at such a high rate, I'm getting chills. Okay, so use your senses to tune in to the inspirational energy that is all around you. Okay, another one that I use is memory. There are times I will just take a moment to reflect, whether it be reflect on the day, reflect on the week, reflect on last year, reflect on, a time when I was 16 years old. There are moments where I reflect on them, and it's such a great memory that I just get excited and I draw inspiration from those memories. Okay, so, take those times to just connect and tune in to the inspirational energy that surrounds us. It's always with us. We just have to tune into it. Okay, fair enough. Another thing that I draw inspiration from are from things that I see. It could be a picture. It could be watching a movie. It could be just throughout my day, I see something that inspires me. But again, I'm in tune with the energy of inspiration. Okay? I'm just in tune with it. And I give an example. On Saturday, March 20th, I was watching Bob Proctor. I mentioned to you before. Bob Proctor is one of my mentors. Okay? And I learned a lot from him. And I was watching I was watching a video. He was talking about um, that you can change the world. You can make decisions that can change the world. And it just inspired me. And what I drew from that is I'm going to share with you is that you can change the world. You can change the world. It just takes one person. So I drew that from watching that video of Bob Proctor. Okay. So again, use your senses to tune in your smell, hearing, tasting, memories, listening. Okay. Use them to connect and tune in to the inspirational energy around you. And as I mentioned, one person can make a difference. And the challenge that I have for you all today, I have a challenge for you. Here it is. Go out and inspire one person today. Go out and inspire one person. I had a phone call, I had a Zoom meeting this morning, a very good friend at 8 o'clock this morning. And we connected on a very deep level. And the conversation brought chills to me. And I could see that we were emotionally connected. And I know that that person was inspired by our conversation. And so I am challenging you today, go and inspire somebody. Reach out, reach out and let somebody know that you love them, you care about them, and inspire them, and that they make a difference in your life. So go inspire somebody today. You can make a difference in someone's life. So go out and do that. And I've always shared some life truths with you. Here is one that I'm going to repeat again. You have the power to change the world. It is within you. Just unleash it. Okay? You have the power to change the world. It's within you. Just unleash it. Okay? That's one of my many life truths. I wish I could hug you all. I really wish I could. On that note, Craig, are there any further questions about the energy of inspiration that surrounds us 24/7, 365 days a year?
Actually, I've got one. You're talking about tuning into inspirational energy. I imagine that given how you are, that's easy for you. But do you ever find that technology is an inhibitor of that? And do you personally take purposeful breaks from technology in order to get to that point?
Yes, absolutely. Technology can be used for good and for bad, Craig. Okay, and yeah, there are times when I've had a busy day and I just want to chill out, and I'll be on my phone and it's 10 o'clock at night, and my bedtime is between 10 and 11 o'clock, and we've all heard it. Okay, you shouldn't be on your phone an hour before you go to bed because it stimulates. I don't know the science and behind it, but I'm told it stimulates something in your brain, and now you're kind of wired. Okay. Yeah. So Craig, absolutely. You need to. Well, last night was a good example. I actually put my phone away at 9 o'clock, and I did not turn on the TV. And I sat on the couch with my wife, and we just had a conversation, and it was really nice. And I went to bed and got up at 4 o'clock this morning. And so, I am just in overdrive right now. I'm in overdrive. I actually have a lunch date with my very good friend Randy. So right after this webinar, I'm in my car. I'm gonna go see my friend Randy because I haven't seen him for months. Okay, but I hope that answers your question. Yes, technology can inhibit you connecting with the inspirational energy around you. Okay, but it can also help. Like I said, I was watching a YouTube video of Bob Proctor, right? So it depends on what you're doing with that technology, Craig. Okay. If you're just kind of like, doodling and chilling out and stuff and you're just not feeling it, put technology away. Put it away. Maybe listen to some music, right? Something like that. So I hope I answered your question there.
You did. Thanks.
Yes? Yeah? Okay. All right. Again, I really miss everybody. I want to thank you for, sharing this moment with me. Um, I wish I could see you all. There is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And we are going to get back to a new normal. Okay, it won't be the old normal, it'll be a new normal, but we're going to get there. All right. As always, these webinars are on the third Thursday of every month. So the next one is going to be April the 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And keep an eye out for that invitation because Craig's going to be pushing it out tomorrow sometime. And please share that information. Share the invitation with your friends, families, and loved ones. Okay. And all I'm asking you to do is go inspire one person. Okay. One person. You can make a difference. All right. I want to thank you very much for your time. And as always, remember, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. And you can make a difference. So go make a difference and go inspire someone today. Okay? On that note, I miss you. I love you. I wish I could be with you. And I want to thank you, as always, for your love and support. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.